Alright, what's up guys, it's Shiroi-Senpai, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be what if Naruto's neglected and had a dark and antimatter Kekkei Genkai. Now, if you get me to 15 likes, then I know you want to post it again, and I got to 15 likes last video, so I know you guys like it. So leveling might not continue until I get to 15 likes, so I hope that happens, but I might post solo leveling in around 2 hours, but if I don't, then that means that it didn't go well, so I think you get the drift I'm going. But if you don't get the drift I'm going, then yeah. But I still really like the solo leveling what if, and I think that is pretty interesting. I'm still reading the manga. I haven't finished it fully, but I think I've gotten to the ice elves, which will be next, but roll intro.
Talker since a jet. Wintertime, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school, winter one hell of a kid. I am smoking gas, jogging mid. I'm lit, what you doing, I done did. I swear, slick talker since a jet. Finesse, I know that this what they want, facts. Run up some money, I'm gone. I'm the truth like Ron, killer.
I'm Haku. That's what Haku said, okay? She said her name was Haku, as she ends up, or Naruto ends up meeting Haku where they're getting herbs. So as Naruto got the herbs, he kinda blushed because, I'm not good with, okay, before you guys make fun of me, okay, I'm not good with ships, but since you guys asked for a ship, then I have to, okay? Okay, but Naruto knew this was a girl because if it was a boy, then what would be the point of the ship? Okay, so Naruto would blush as he was wondering who this girl was because it was so random and he's basically on her knees. Or her thigh, I don't know what you want to say. But Naruto would say, well, I guess I'll be going now. Kind of like a little kid running away from a girl. I don't know. What do you want to say? Okay. As he leaves, Haku would say, he's cute. I don't know. Yeah, she says he's cute, okay? Because I can't think of anything. And I am not good at ships. I should have told you that like 10 years before that. But, okay. Naruto ends up saying that, or Haku ends up saying that he's cute. So Naruto goes back to Tazuna's house as he hears that they're getting ready to go to the bridge. So Naruto goes to the bridge as a mist starts rolling in. Naruto ends up completely fighting Haku, but Haku would come in later. So he's basically fighting Haku, and Sasuke is fighting Haku too. But Menma, Mito, Kushina, and Kakashi are fighting Zabuza. Now, if that ever did happen, Zabuza would get smacked. But I have to make Zabuza a little stronger, so he's an S rank instead of an A rank. Then, because if he was an S rank, then he should be able to handle Kushina and Kakashi a little bit better. So he's way stronger than he is in his normal. But he's still gonna get smacked, because, there would be no point in the story if they just all died. As Zabuza is about to get killed, Haku thinks about going in front, but she sees Naruto disappear and appear in front of it as he smacks it away, saying that you shouldn't do that. They're getting paid for this and they're not even gonna get paid. It's no wasting your life for something so stupid. As Zabuza would say, thanks kid, but it's time for you to die. Naruto would say, don't you dare, as he kicks him in the face. Gato would come and say, oh, I don't think I've ever seen you in such a pitiful position, Zabuza. Gato would say, but I think you all knew that was Gato. Gato would say, kill him, as basically all the lackeys will go running towards Zabuza and Haku. Naruto saying, so stupid, say, antimatter orb. He makes an orb, as he says, shoot. As the orb would go flying towards them, as it's basically goes through them and it explodes. Basically making all that matter in the air basically explode after that. So as it explodes, he basically kills Zabuza and his team, I guess we want to say. Okay, so as Naruto walks away, or as Naruto basically kills him, he says that, hey, Zabuza, you should come to our village. It's way better than the village you came from. Zabuza, thinking that's pretty stupid, would say, no, why should you? Why should he? We're nins for a reason. Naruto would say, because I actually don't know. Yeah, because our village isn't bad. You treat everyone good. Even if you are a Chinchuriki. Even I'm a Chinchuriki and I get treated bad, but guess what? You still feel something that makes you want to protect it for some dumb reason. Like, I could have destroyed it by then, but I still don't. So, come to the village. Zabuza saying, give me one more reason. Naruto would do his little Takano Jutsu, basically persuading Zabuza and Haku to go. Once they get back, they report it to the Hokage, and Naruto would ask Haku if she wants to go eat something. Basically as a date, but he doesn't make it obvious. Because, he's a weirdo. Haku, already knowing what he's doing, would say, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like, he didn't even know he was trying to ask her on a date, but still says so. Naruto would be surprised that she said yes, but would say, okay, let's go. They all leave as they kind of eat at a barbecue, or whatever you want to say, or a ramen shop, or Ichiraku ramen. They ate that Naruto fish cake. And we would go by of Naruto and Haku going out to eat and stuff. They start to get more feeling, but Naruto is told that to meet at his training grounds. He goes to training grounds as he sees Kakashi and his other team. Naruto would come there, and he would still not see Kushina, but Kushina would come out saying, okay, I'm here. Naruto would say, oh, what is he doing here, Kakashi? Or what is she doing here, Kakashi-sensei? Well, you have to do your test. You'll be doing the shooting exams. We signed you up. Naruto say, okay, now what are we doing? Kakashi would say that they will be doing the test, and if they don't want to do it and they don't think they're strong enough, then they won't do it. But if they think they're strong enough, then they will do it. Okay? So Naruto would get told that he has to do it because his team wants to do it, and everyone else basically wants to do it. So instead of only 9, 12, except only 12 people being able to pass the training exams, it would be 15 people. So, well, no, not really. Oh, sorry about that. It will be 14 people, because of course Minato made an exception for his kids. But as that happens, Naruto would accept as they get told that they will go there in a week, so start training. Naruto start training on his intangibility. Naruto has learned to put dark matter all over his body to where it looks like he's doing a Kamui, as he could appear back into place like Kamui. So he could disappear and appear in the Uchiha compound if he's seen it. And he could put his teleportation portals all over. Now, if you think I'm making him overpowered, he's not going to be that strong. I'm just making him stronger because I don't like when they had to have Sasuke be even with him, or even Sakura having to train and become strong. I thought it was kind of stupid, but, I don't mind. Okay, so a week goes by and Naruto's basically learned his intangibility and his Kamui type of dimension, or whatever you want to say. He's learned that he can make his own dimension and all that stuff. But Naruto would end up going to the testing, or where they're going to test. Naruto would see his teammates there, so he would start walking with them. He would go inside as he would end up seeing or sensing a genjutsu, and he would see people guarding a door. Naruto would go past them saying that, what's it called, get our way. I know it's a genjutsu. I'm not dumb. They were like, okay. They passed by because they could sense a terrible aura. Like he wants to kill someone, basically. He has a drift I'm going. As Naruto and his team would walk past them as they would start to sign up, as they would go to the place they actually have to go, which was where Ibiki would be. But Ibiki's not there yet because, you know, he's a test taker and he's basically doing a lot. But he would go inside as he would see a bunch of people looking, as they would say, or they would see him. But Naruto would end up basically going to chair. Menma, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, and Hinata, of course, would go to my boy Kabuto, as he would wonder what someone like them were doing here, or what they were doing here. Now, if you don't get the drift I'm going, they would ask what what has Naruto done and how, like, what's his powers. Basically, Kabuto being able to see that would say, okay, I'll check his powers. He would basically do the card of Naruto, as it would say powers unknown, missions, the same amount of missions he had in the regular. I actually don't really remember how much missions he's had. He's like had 10, and then yeah, it's just the same missions he has in the regular because he doesn't do anything different. But Naruto would have the same, or powers unknown, and his missions. But the people would be like, oh shoot, what are his powers? Well, I've seen him fight before. I have to. But his powers are pretty weird. It's like he could disappear and appear anywhere he wants. It's like he's controlling something, and then his power is so destructive that he could probably destroy the world. I've seen it firsthand. But, oh, sorry for the clicking noise. I'm trying to get into my class, so sorry about that. But, he would basically, not know his powers, but he says that he can, like, control stuff, and he could disappear and appear anywhere he wants. But, let's get into the test. Ibiki would come in and say that they have the test, and if they get caught cheating 3 times, they would get kicked out, and their whole team gets disqualified. And yeah, it would basically go the same. Naruto would finish in around 5 minutes, and being way smarter since Sukukuni was really smart, and he trained him in everything he knew, and since he's probably been a long life form in everyone he's seen, he's definitely knows a lot about the ninja world and what he should know. But as he doesn't finish it in 5 minutes, he's around like the 5th person to ever finish it this fast, being behind Minato and Itachi and like other people like Hiruzen or whatever, or Jiraiya, or no, like Orochimaru or something like that. But behind them, he's pretty smart. Naruto would be told that just wait and they will get the 10th question right now. A couple of hours go by as everyone's ready for the 10th question. He would give them 10th question, as he would say, before you do the 10th question, if you get it wrong, then you'll get kicked out and you'll never be able to do tuning exams again. But if you leave, you'll be able to do it again next year. Most people leave, but there'll still be a lot of people like Gaara, Tamari, Kankuro, and all other people like Naruto, Menma, and all other people. I think y'all know. But no, they wouldn't leave, as they would hear Ibiki say that they passed. Next thing you know, a glass would break, as I would see Anko. I think it was Anko. Okay, it was Anko. Anko would come to the door, basically breaking the glass with a brick, coming in and saying that Ibiki's test is getting, or I guess you say weak or something. I don't know. As she would say, meet them at the forest of death. If you're late or you're an hour late, then you get kicked out or you're disqualified. Naruto would body flicker, or no, he wouldn't body flicker. He would use his Kamui dimension, or whatever you want to call it, his Kamui dark matter type thing, as he would disappear and appear in the thing, basically beating Anko to it. But Anko would come, as Naruto's not even paying attention to when everyone else gets there. He's basically looking in the sky, basically being so weird, like he's seen Sukukuni, or he's literally looking at the earth with Sukukuni, because he usually looked down at the earth or looked up in the sky with Sukukuni, because they were basically in another world, if you get out to the drift I'm going. But Anko would tell him that or Anko would see this as she would throw, I guess you say, a kunai at him. Naruto would put that into another dimension as a ghost flying towards Anko, as Anko would dodge, but would be surprised how fast this kid is. But basically, this is the end of the video. The Force of Death will be next episode. Get into 15 likes, give it to 15 likes, and I know you like this what if. And if you don't get into 15 likes, then yeah, it sucks. But see you guys in the next episode.